Welcome to HATV. I'm Scott Laird. Have you ever wanted to learn something but weren't sure why? Maybe you were interested in the topic but didn't know if you'd ever have use for it. Well, that was the case for Fran Capocia. Fran had been a nurse for 20 years looking after everybody else's sicknesses until she had a health challenge of her own and went looking for answers.
I heard about a raw food living diet, and I went to the computer and saw Hallelujah Acres. And so as I prayed about my condition and I felt like I needed to do some different work at that time, the Lord literally brought this all in my lap in one weekend that I'd been praying. So that's why I became and then I found out about the health minister training, and I just had to do it. It was just fabulous.
Health minister training changed Fran's life. She got better, and like most health ministers, the rest of her extended family thought she was nuts. That is, until one of them developed a life-threatening problem and medical intervention was not working.
I had a situation where my great aunt has cancer, and we had shared a little bit about, my mom actually had shared with the family early on a couple years ago about, my daughter knows about, some raw food and different things. And, they said, no, we were fine, we're at the doctors. Well, this year, she was at probably stage 4, just getting toward, late stage. And so the family, again, they asked if they could talk with me. And so here I was in my great aunt's kitchen. And so they invited me. I decided to go. I was thrilled to go. I brought them all my, information, and the family was there. And to see, I was making carrot juice in my great aunt's kitchen, she's from Italy, and I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd be making carrot juice.
That moment in the kitchen changed the lives of several of Fran's family members, including that of her 91-year-old grandfather. He actually asked for a glass of juice that she was making, and she would have never guessed his reaction.
He loved it, and he asked my mom if she could make some for him since he happened to be staying with her for that month. So yeah, he did like it. I was just, again, with family, you never know what you're going to get, and it was exciting.
Fran's influence is not only benefiting her family, but now everyone she meets. In fact, her curious purchases at her local grocery store sparked a conversation that revealed something very encouraging about modern medical school.
Even at Whole Foods, people will say, what are you going to do with the 25-pound bag of carrots? And the cashier ended up telling me, oh, well, I'm in med school. And, and I told him about, I've learned a little bit about Gerson therapy too. I love to learn, so I learned about everything. I said, well, I was learning about Gerson therapy too. And, so he said, you know what, they're teaching about that in med school now, that we should know alternative therapies. And I was thrilled because I didn't even think they were doing that. So it's like I said, everywhere I go, people say something, it comes up, and it's just a part of who I am right now. So it's life-changing.
Health minister training for Fran has opened up doors that even 20 years of nursing couldn't. She recommends health minister training for everyone because, as she says, it's important to have the knowledge even if you think you're never going to use it.
To me, that scripture about, asking God for wisdom, also about knowledge, without knowledge, we perish. And so it's so important to have the knowledge behind why would anybody want to change their diet. They think they're all doing fine, until they get a diagnosis, and then they don't know what to do. So that's how I've seen it.
For HATV, I'm Scott Laird.